Oh, hello, mein Freund. Wie geht's? Wie geht's? Guten Morgen. Wait, it's not. Is it morning over there? It's not morning right now anymore, is it? Uh, uh, I'm gonna pay for this one. Guten Mittag. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's noontime. Well, have lunch then, man. I am Hi. I'm EJ, and this is our coverage over here of ISAR Aerospace's Spectrum 1 launch. The inaugural flight of the Spectrum rocket from Norway. uh, oh man. I'm awake. Water. Mm. Too early for coffee. Not yet. Not yet. They better make the best snowman after the stream. All right, so if you guys don't know who ISAR Aerospace is, ISAR is a European launch provider, a commercial European launch provider, and they have their Spectrum rocket, and their Spectrum rocket is poised on the pad at the Andoya Space Center in northern Norway. It's way up there. They're going to attempt to launch, and if they get it, it'll be the first orbital launch ever achieved from continental Europe. So, yeah, that is the big reason why I'm up at 6 in the morning. Because it is, it's early. It's an early Sunday morning. Is it going east or west? It's going north. Get early, nerds. Yeah, all right. Whatever. Okay. So, let's pull up that coverage here. Let's pull up ISAR's live stream. Oh, hello. That crane is... Oh, okay. All right, hold up. I was going to say, that better not be the launch position. That crane's really close. All right, let's see what's up. The intro is repeating. Also do the thing so we can do the thing. Okay. Hey, look at this little guy. Actually, that's not little, that's a pretty big rocket. Why? What is happening? Okay. That's actually a pretty big rocket. That's a little bit bigger than Electron. Pretty good. And the VOD gets muted. I don't think it will. I think this is just B-roll footage. I'm not streaming on the tubes because this is NSF stuff. Technically. But technically is. I don't want to do that. I don't want to double stream. So we're just on Twitch for this. 28 meters in height, 2 meters in diameter. Nice. Look at all these little things. So busy now. I mean, dude, look at this. Beautiful launch site. This is on ISAR's channel, but they're double streaming. It's on NSF and on the ISAR channel. You got yourself a pair of binoculars and clear skies. I'm ready for this baby to fly. If it's clear, Argy Blue, it's like I was telling you, man, you're gonna see it. You'll know. It'll look like a candle. Okay? Anybody in Europe, if you're up in Norway, you've never seen one of these things go, it'll look like a candle. It'll look like a candle flying across the sky. You'll know it. Very easy to spot. Yeah, that whole launch site is brand new, which is pretty cool. Nice. Where's the launch site? This is in Enjoya, Norway. It's here. Well, if that's just repeating, I'll pull up old Goggle Earth and I'll show you. Goggle Earth. All right. So, where are we in the world? We're over here. So there's Norway, right here. You see this little guy that sticks out right here? This little guy? On the north part of this little guy, Nordmella, that's where we are. We go a little ways over here. There it is. It's under construction, still very much under construction in this picture, but there it is. It's a lovely place, great views. A long, tiny island. Yeah. That's Andenes? Or Andenes is the city. Yeah, it is technically an island. There's a... Is there a bridge crossing the fjords? Oh, yeah, there is. You know. Lofoten Islands. There you go. Thank you. Yeah, it's way up there. Must be nice going with a boat through there, I would imagine. Yeah, beautiful. Up through the fjords. But yeah, that's where the launch site is. Pretty cool. Beautiful spot from what I understand. From what I've been hearing from my NSF colleagues, it's very, very picturesque. I mean, if you go down in here and take a peek here. Whoa. Very nice. Sweet. Nanku, you got a family house up there, and yeah, it's amazing. Oh, I bet, dude. I bet. All right, so that's where we are in the world. This thing should be going... it's probably going to launch out here and go this way. They're going for a polar orbit, which is pretty sick. Ah, yes. Bull. Mm-hmm. Cool. All right, so let's pull that old Streamerino back up. There's some pictures from that launch site, but this is in a much more completed state of them rolling the rocket out, which is pretty cool. Oh. Yes, Firefly scrubbed again. Yeah, they were on the books for 930 make, but they're not on the books for 930 no mo. I don't know what happened. There's a cruise ship straight north of the launch site. I wonder what the range is like. The last time I checked, they reported green, so give me one moment. 2 hours ago, they said the range is green. Hey, Bith, tier 3, 80-month resub. 62 had a 58-month resub. Lurker appears had a 70-month resub. The alerter is still not working. I cannot figure that out. Everything looks fine. I'm missing a detail, but yeah, I'll try to figure it out as best as I can, guys. Thank you for all the support. I seriously don't know what's wrong with that thing. I tried to look at it. Not tried. I did look at it. I looked at it after racing, and everything, all the links and everything checks out. Everything else works. It's very, very peculiar. FYI, you're not the only streamer having issues with Streamlabs. Yeah, the subscriptions aren't popping up in my Streamlabs feed. It's only follows and tips and bits. That's it. Yeah. Everything looks fine. All the links look correct. Yeah, I'm not really sure what's going on, but we'll see. Does the launch latitude matter for polar orbits? Yeah, the higher latitude you are for a polar orbit, Savola, the better. The reason why is because you don't have to counteract Earth's rotation as much. Minus 1 minute till the cast starts. Taffas, this is in Doya. It's pretty far up there. $15.20. I got you saying you know what I'm saying yesterday. All right. Well, I know that music. Come on, boys. Let's do this right. This is weird, man. Check Discord for weather check. Yeah, clear skies. There you go. All right, here we go.
Norway for the first flight of ISAR Aerospace Spectrum rocket. The mission, named Going Full Spectrum, is currently in the final stages before flight. Mission control has polled go, and the rocket is fully fueled. I'm Adrian Beil, host for this livestream representing NSF, NASASpaceflight.com, and I'm joined by Juliana from ISAR Aerospace, who will be sharing insight throughout the broadcast. Good to have you here, Juliana.
It's great to be here.
Look at this nerd.
And let me, of course, start with the obvious first question.
Nerd.
What is ISAR Aerospace, and what is your mission all about?
ISAR Aerospace was founded in 2018. We are the first fully privately funded company in Europe to launch an orbital launch vehicle. Our mission is to open space for future generations. Why is that important? Just imagine life without GPS or fast communications or internet connections, live weather forecasts. With better data from satellites, we can predict floods or storms or wildfires better and even save lives and habitats. So our vision is actually to offer independent, reliable, economic, and orbit flexible launch capabilities to a wide range of customers.
This
and
is
we
happening,
aim
dudes.
to do so by
This is
scaling and
happening. Let's go.
industrializing the production of launch vehicles.
Wonderful. And of course, let me ask you also the question here. What have you done so far at ISAR Aerospace?
I have been with the company basically from the beginning. I have been part of I have worked on different parts of the development of our Spectrum launch vehicle. But as of late, I have been a mission manager, which means that I have been working closely with our customers as well as internally with our teams to ensure that all systems are aligned, all interfaces work together, and
trying to
our
get out of the
mission
way.
can be a success.
And let's talk about that mission that is
Probably
happening
should have gone the other
today.
direction.
What is this mission all about, and what would be success for ISAR Aerospace today?
Have you guys ever gotten
I think
close and
success is a
personal to a
very
launch before?
broad
Yeah.
word to use, I would say. Some people might think that a successful rocket launch only means that we will make it to orbit, but that is not actually the case for us. Being on this mission today, being on the pad right in front of me, behind us,
Probably
sorry,
not BH.
is already a huge success for us. And especially in today's geopolitical climate, I think this is about much more than just a rocket launch. This is our first test flight, and we will try to gain as much data and experience from this first test flight. This is our last integrated test of our whole launch vehicle as one.
And let's talk about that data a bit more. Why is that data so important for ISAR Aerospace going forward?
We follow an iterative approach at ISAR Aerospace, which is also called rapid prototyping, where we test early on in our development in order to be faster in improving and then iterating the design. So we design a component, we then build it, we then test it. From that test we gain a lot of data, we analyze it, we learn, we then iterate the design and then improve our designs for the next iteration or the next test.
What a shot.
And this is what we're doing here
The
today.
tilt,
so we're
though.
really trying to gather as much data as we can. We will try to test every system of this rocket so that we will know for the next iteration of the rocket that we can improve it. And actually, our strength is not only building one rocket that you can see behind us, but actually the serial production of rockets. So rocket 2 and 3 are already in production right now.
That is amazing.
They're out of Munich, if I'm remembering correctly,
Since the
Sig.
beginning. How are you feeling today on such a day?
It's definitely a broad mixture of feelings. I'm nervous, I'm excited, but most of all, I'm extremely proud. I'm proud to be part of this team, proud to see what we've accomplished over the last 7 years. It's really an incredible feeling.
Absolutely, and there's so many people at ISAR Aerospace who have been working on this and forming this path to launch. Do you mind giving us a bit more about this path to launch here?
Yeah, I mean, the mission is called Going Full Spectrum. We have not only built this launch vehicle, but we have really built the full spectrum behind it. We have built all of the production capabilities, the testing capabilities, as well as the launch site that we can see. Going full spectrum for us means giving everything. We have a hardworking team that is entirely committed to making Spectrum fly.
Absolutely. Let's talk about Spectrum a bit. Your really beautiful rocket here. Do you mind sharing a bit of more insight about Spectrum?
Sure. Spectrum is a two-stage orbital launch vehicle, which is completely manufactured and designed in-house. We have a payload capability of 1,000 kilograms to low Earth orbits and 700 kilograms to sun-synchronous orbits. What is special about Spectrum, I would say, is the use of propellants, which is very unique in this industry. We're actually using liquid oxygen and liquid propane. Also, an interesting fact about Spectrum, we are using linerless carbon fiber tanks for our primary structures.
And do you have any others?
It's a bold strategy, Cotton. See how that dude, look at that place.
For the missions you designed it for?
It's like a Bob Ross painting.
We use a lot of state-of-the-art materials. So, for example, all of our engines are more than 80% of our engines are 3D printed. So we can really be super flexible as well, also in the design of our components.
Warning all systems.
Let's talk a bit about where we are here today.
Early.
Because we are sitting in a beautiful landscape here. Let's talk about why did you
have happy little clouds and everything, right? You see that?
Spectrum.
I don't know if all of our viewers know, but Andreas Spaceport is the Norwegian spaceport And the island of Andoya, it is located at 69 degrees north. We are super far high north here, which means that we are perfectly located to reach sun-synchronous and polar orbits. And we have the advantage here that we can
Does
fly
NASA
directly
advertise
over
for Red Bull? I don't
open
think
ocean,
so.
we don't have any civilian
NASA can't
overflight.
advertise, man.
And we've chosen also this launch site because our partner here on the
How are you,
island,
this
Andoya
chippy?
Space, they have had experience
I went to
already
bed
with
at 8 p.m.
launching
last night,
suborbital
dude.
rockets.
Well,
Absolutely.
that's
Let's,
not entirely
talk
true.
quickly
I
about
slept from
the
like 5
testing
p.m.
that
to 8
Spectrum
p.m.
so far has conducted here. What were the testing
I woke up, I watched the Bruins get their butts handed to them by the Red Wings, and then I went back to sleep. So I got a good amount of sleep. I'm actually doing all right over here. I haven't even had coffee yet.
Tested each and every component on the rocket already. We start by
Bruins got
testing
railed by the
one
Red
component by
Wings.
itself, and then once we
Not
have
upset.
understood it, once we've iterated, once we have perfected the component, we basically integrated all the
Oh
components
yeah, we should
together.
run.
So
We should run
started
the
out
ads,
with
guys.
super early.
Guys, what I'm gonna do is run ads so nobody gets ads during the launch. I don't like ads, but what I hate more than ads is intrusive ads that pop up at the wrong time. So I'm gonna run them. I apologize. I know they make me money. I get it. I'd rather lose money than have an ad disrupt the content. But in this particular case, you'd want to see an unabridged, uncut launch. So we'll run them real quick.
We try because we use liquid oxygen and
I can't stand them. They're so it's gotten so bad lately, dude. It's so bad. It's so distracting. It screws your engagement. It screws your retention. You know, someone's going to click on a stream for the first time and listen to maybe like 15 seconds of a person talking, and then the ad runs. And guess what people are going to do? They're going to click off the stream. Yeah, that's how that works. Thank you for taking time to do the ads. Yeah, Sean. It's all good.
updates on what
Anyway.
is happening, and basically
I'll get off my
will
soapbox.
fulfill its
I'm gonna
first
let
flight.
ISAR do the talking.
Just 5 minutes and 30 seconds.
And my
to
boy Adrian.
give you here a final opportunity for a last statement before I let you go step outside and watch Spectrum fly.
I want to direct these words directly to our Spectrum on the pad. We are all here rooting for you. Good luck, good luck. We really just want to see you fly.
And with that, I want to, again, give you the chance to step outside and see Spectrum fly. Thanks for being with me here on the broadcast today. We might hear from you later.
Thank you, Adrian.
And with that, we will also start to reduce commentary here a bit and let you also listen in a bit and do
Here
the
we go,
amazing
Stevie-O.
pad sounds
Let's do this.
before Spectrum
Come on,
will
guys.
fly in potentially 5 minutes.
Put up
from
a
now.
shut up, boys. Let's go. I love how they put up the sign. What is the payload? It's a test flight. No payload, as far as I know. Who knew they could do space things? I love how everyone's just like alien space. No. Alien space. No. Alien group. No. ISAR. Yeah. You know. I think that's funny. I love it. Is there a test payload? Not to my knowledge, no. Inside of 4 minutes here. That's what they want you to think. Look at this. Look at this place. Look at this place, man. All right. Payload is an NSF sticker. Is this Norway? Yep. This is Lofoten? I'm not saying it right. I'm not saying it right. My mouth cannot make that word come out of it correctly. It's Andoya. Yeah, this is the Andoya Space Center. It's way up in northern Norway, like 69 degrees north. That's really far north. Andoya Lofoten Islands. There you go. You said it much better than Andoya. All right, cool. All right, I'll take it. It's not my fault. No one can understand what you're saying. 24/7 sun during the summer. Really? Can we assume this is a polar orbit? You don't need to assume. It's a polar orbit. Yep. Russell, it's a few hours drive from where you're from. Right on, dudes. Right on. Yeah, guys, I know we're 228 out. I'll show you. Check this out. That's the launch site. Here's where we are. We're way up there. When I say way up there, I mean way up there. Where are we? There it is. It's the first
under 2 minutes here,
Oh,
and Spectrum is
154.
being conditioned for flight. Just 2 minutes to go here on the T-minus clock before Spectrum might launch for the first time.
Emoted, this is the first privately funded rocket to launch out of continental Europe. It's the first orbital rocket to launch out of continental Europe ever. Or the first launch attempt. Okay, here we go. 90 seconds. Finnish and Norwegian are different, Chief. Those are two different languages, man. Slubman, 100 months. Thanks, buddy. Just keeping an eye on that count. Is the control center on site? I have no clue, dude. I think it's down the street, quote unquote. What's the fuel in these engines? Propane. Propane and LOX, man. Oh, look at this place.
60 seconds to go here. Spectrum is still counting down to its maiden
man,
flight.
it's getting real.
in under
It's
a
getting
minute
real.
from now.
$30 seconds. $20.
T-minus 15 seconds.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. We got engine ramp. Come on, baby.
And we have engine ignition.
There she goes! There she goes!
And we have liftoff of Spectrum.
Oh, yeah!
The vehicle has cleared the tower and is now starting the pitch over maneuver.
Careful! Careful! Uh-oh! Uh-oh! Oh, turf! No! 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 That's not good! That's not good! That's not great! Oh, no! Oh! Damn! That it didn't that wasn't supposed to do that. Yeah, that wasn't. We've had an anomaly. We had to secure the area. You're on.
Let's all remember what we're here for today and what today's outcome was. The first ever test flight of Spectrum, a launch vehicle ISAR Aerospace has been designed, developed and built almost entirely in-house in less than 7 years. Today was the first integrated test of all systems, Many 100,000 of components were working together for the first time. And this is also how we should approach the outcome. A test that resulted in tons of data that the teams can now evaluate and learn from. We will now end this broadcast from Mendoya, Norway. On ISAR Aerospace official news channels, on their website and on X, you will soon be able to read about the results of today's test. Thank you for watching.
Come on, they'll get it. They'll build another one. Put it out on the pad. Let's go. Let's go. They'll be fine. I'm not worried. Well, flight data is king. They definitely learned something there. I am a little bit worried, Robolai, that thing came right back down onto the pad. I am very, very worried that it landed like right here. The way it turned. Steve Reed, test flight is test flight. There you go. Dude, ignition and separation looked fantastic. This was perfect. Look, that was a great sip. That was excellent. Money. Perfect. It seems like when they did the pitch kick, it looked like the engine's gimbal locked. I saw, see, look. See that? Look at the angle of the thrust. I think it gimbal locked. That basically happens when the rocket engines get stuck. They get stuck pointed in that direction, but it looks like the guidance system tried to overcorrect, and it overcorrected and gimbal locked in the other direction. It could be guidance, could be a PID problem. You don't learn by not having this stuff happen, guys. Like, that's the truth. Oh, well, so cool things here. The guidance system realized that it wasn't working, and it shut the engines off, which is great. That's perfect. That's generally what you want. That's not what you want, though, which sucks. But once again, I guarantee you ISAR probably knows exactly what went wrong. Like, you got to prove it, obviously, but I'm pretty sure they know. Torlab, Norway, more like wrong way. Ugh. This stuff's difficult, guys. And you know what? To be 100% real, give credit where credit is due to ISAR for having the stones to show this. That's right. That's how you should do this. Hey, stuff happens. It happens, guys. Like, don't get deterred by this. It's fine. I'm not worried. You worried? If you're European watching this, you're bummed out. Don't be bummed out. Who cares? It blows up. It happens. It happens, dudes. It happens all the time. Don't worry about it. They'll get it right. Just give them some time. Damn. Man, dude, they had the mics cut in. They had the mics cut in when Adrian started talking and you heard the explosion in the background. So it's like, oh no. At least they got off the ground. That's a big deal, Destiny. It's a big deal. I'm telling you, the fact that, dude, that separation was key. It was clutch. That's one of the hardest parts to get right. This part right here, getting this right, clean sep off the pad, that is extraordinarily difficult. And, like I said, credit where credit is due. One, ISAR had the stones to restream this, okay? Two, that separation was perfect. That was perfect. It's beautiful. That looked picturesque. Right on the money. Just got to get some not TVC. This is GNC problems. This is that's a guidance system problem, I'm pretty sure. I mean, see the engines? The engines are wiggling all over the place. I noticed it, and I was like, that's okay. It's a lot, but yeah, that's just guidance, dudes. I'm pretty sure that thing looks fine. The vehicle looks okay. I mean, it's about to not be okay, right? But that looks all right. I blame Jeb. Can you tell from the stream where it landed roughly? Well, it pitch kicked. Oh, that's so bad. Are people already posting things that this... Oh, jeez. Dude, you see the camera shake when that thing came back down. What is VG? I don't know what this is. Fell down shortly after historic launch. Oops. Big Norwegian newspaper. Yeah. Well, hey, they covered space stuff, guys. It's got the full video showing its return. Excuse me.
Hei, jeg heter Sarita.
Oh,
Jeg liksom
whoa,
holder-
ad time. All right, cool. They believe in doing ads too. Oh, look at this. Look at this. This lady's making pizza. Or flatbread? I don't know. Yeah. Oh, look at that. You could get it in a 2-pack or a 6-pack. That's great. All right, let's see what we got here. No audio. Please come down over here. Please come down over here. Am I banned from this chat? No. It's going to be a while before they launch again. It's going to be a while. Oh, that guy. Yeah, that's who we love seeing here on this stream. Great, good, great. Lovely.
Putin foreslår en
Oh,
rakettduell.
it autoplays it too. Look at this. What a great news site. All right. What a great site. It's freaking just cramping my style. That's lovely. That tabloid newspaper, what do you expect? Yeah, you know, because I don't see that guy enough on the daily. You know, I'm good. I'm good. We're good. Let's talk about rockets. Anyway. Yeah, that I want to see Adrian behind here. Guys, looking at that thing, it looks like it may have came down like right here. Or like right there. It really kind of depends. I don't know. It landed in very, very close proximity to the launch site though, which really, really sucks. I'm really happy sub alerts don't show up right now. Holy crap, dudes. You guys are savages. Any idea why they wouldn't have a flight termination system? It may have not been armed. That I don't know what the range is like up there at Indoya. I have no idea. The second that thing did this, I would have, if I was on the range, I would have blown it up. In fact, I'm pretty sure I said something about range. I'm like, no. Yeah, if it didn't leave its track, I mean, technically it didn't because it just flipped over, right? It wouldn't have triggered an automatic flight termination system. That's why you have a manual range backup. That's why, like, over here, the ETR and the WTR, the Eastern and Western testing ranges, they insist on manual backups. But, like I said, guys, don't get deterred from this. It happens. It happens. It's fine. Like, I'm sure people at ISAR are probably bumming. I mean, nobody wants to see your project that you've been working on for years get blown up. That really sucks. But how you go, where you go from here really makes a difference. You know what I mean? Uh, you know, you got to bounce back. You'll be all right. You'll be fine. I ain't worried. Everybody's stuff blows up once or twice. It's happened to SpaceX. It's happened to every commercial provider at some point. Northrop Grumman's rocket did this. It blew up right over the pad back in the day. It happens. Look at the Delta II launch. We've had an anomaly. This stuff happens. It was a first flight. Like I said, they got clean separation. That was, like, you don't know how good that is. It's perfect. Like, I want to watch that separation again. That part was ace.
And we have engine ignition.
Oh, that's money, dude. So good. That's so difficult to do if you don't know, if you like for your first try. That's really, really good. Felt for Adrian, he looked shocked. Hey, man, it's a big deal for them. You know, like, this is a big deal. A lot of pad debris. Yeah, it looks like a lot of stuff came out of that trench. I'll see it again.
We have engine ignition.
It looks like dirt's coming out of the trench, guys.
And we have liftoff of Spectrum.
Yeah, that just looks like a bunch of dirt being blown around. Could be liner, but it looks like dirt to me. Keep an eye on the T+ during launch. Digging a bigger trench, hey.
The vehicle has cleared the tower and is now starting the pitch over maneuver.
That's not good. Notice how when the T+ stops, the rocket loses control. Yeah. This is guidance all day, dudes. It's guidance. Something drummer, that's a good observation. Something went wrong with the timer. I think that 30 seconds in flight was the goal. Guys, 30 seconds may have been their goal, but I'll tell you what, doing this on the first try is pretty friggin' impressive. Like I said, I guarantee you they know what went wrong. If it's guidance, they probably know.
We have engine ignition.
Dude, oh, that separation is ace.
And we have liftoff of Spectrum.
I want to see that real quick. Anything super damaged down there? There's a lot of sparkers. It looks like they got like a firing igniter right here. I don't know, it's hard to say. They did give us a sweet pad shot. That's pretty awesome. Guidance is probably an open loop this close to the ground, more likely navigation or control. Yeah, there's a reason why I said GNC. This is a fairly broad failure. You know, Jock, like, positives here. That doesn't look like a hardware failure to me at all. Like, this looks like
The vehicle has cleared.
Your guidance software is not 100% right because you've never done this before. The only way to learn is to have this happen. You know, you're gonna have to manage risk. It happens. Oh, that sucks. Because, dude, that thing looks pristine. Look at it. That sucks. Do they have a pad deluge? It looks like they had some type of deluge and suppressor, but I'm not sure. Cool how they took inspiration from SpaceX to show the engines in the bottom left. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, guys, once again, it looks like software all day. And, you know, that sucks. It sucks completely. Like, that's pointy and down. Yep, nope, not great. It sucks, but, you know, like I said, if you're bummed, don't be bummed. This stuff happens. It really does. Like, stuff blows up. It's rockets. It happens. You know, they'll be back. They'll be back. ISAR will be back. Other European providers will be back. I'm not worried. Could they not test guidance software with the smaller, cheaper prototype? That'll only get you so much data, dude. Totally. It's just that one is one of the easier things to develop without flying compared to all the hardware simulations and ground testing can bring you very far in that. So very frustrating. Yeah, guys, you'll be fine. You'll be fine. It's frustrating, dude, but it happens. My KSP solution is control fins. No, the right, and I'll say this right off the bat, the right course of action is to just do it again. Do it again. Figure out what went wrong, do it again. Not with the less spinny parts this time. If the pad went too, how bad is that for them, or is it easy to fix? It's not easy to fix the pad, Steve. That's what I'm really worried about. The VG footage looked like it looked like it came down either on it or right next to it. I think right next to it because I noticed there was some towers and stuff. Like that angle was obviously from like over here. It was from over here somewhere because of the mountains and whatnot. It looks like there was like some antennas or something right here, and it looks like the antennas were in front of the explosion. Which way was the wind blowing? Seriously, which way was the wind blowing? It'll move the vehicle off course. If the engines aren't firing, if it's upside down. I'm going to go ahead and guess it probably landed like right here. The winds are blowing from the north. It looked like it landed over here somewhere. And if the winds are blowing from the north, that would corroborate that. You know, if it landed over here, no problem. I mean, you're going to have to once over your whole pad, but it happens, dudes. This like, dude, this SpaceX's first rocket did this. They had a problem just like this. Came right back down, blew up in everybody's face. It happens. It's not a big deal. I think they'll be fine. You just got to learn from your mistakes and go. The ET was visible in that video. You could see it venting. It gets obscured by the explosion, so it either hit it or landing in between it and the camera. Clear the tower in the first launch is a big deal, Steve. That's a big deal. They did good. And like I said, good for them for having the stones to show it. I really appreciate that. As you know, yeah, I'm rooting everybody on. I want more rockets. I don't care who launches them, except, you know, as long as they don't come back down. The guy that, you know, VG showed like right after that. You know, like, I want the rockets to go up there and stay up there. You know what I mean? The only time I want them to come down is with people on board, and then we go and get the people off. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Anyway, all right. That sucks. That sucks, but hey, this is the way she goes sometimes, dudes. Here's a better video. All right, let's check it again. I don't want to go back to VG. That site is annoying. Sorry, dudes. Let's see. Okay. There's the TE venting right there. Your transporter erector is venting right there. See it? Oh no. It might be a while. Oh, it is in front of it, Talon. You're absolutely right. It's in front of it just a little bit. Nope. I retract my previous statement. That's north of the pad. It's in front of the TE, but not by much. And then the explosion. Oh no. That's not great. Oh. It fell in the water? You think so? I mean, that does look like a splash, so let's hope that was in the water. Oh, dude. Somebody called it. Look at the shockwave. Whoa! That's cool. It's a RTLS, but it didn't land at the launch site, I hope. We don't want it. We don't want RTLS with this rocket, do we? We don't want that. That's not good. Oh no, that sucks so hard, man. That's not fun at all. The 4 dudes in the bottom left. Oh. Yo, you guys might want to get down. That shockwave's about to knock you off your feet. Nope. Just cool as a cucumber. I'm just like, oh, that is. Look at that. It's a rocket-rich launch site. Yeah. Oh. Did it break the sound barrier before it went kablamo? No, not even close. The explosion may have, though. Yeah, guys, that looks like a splash. You guys might be right. The smoke in the center is the launch site. No, it's not. That's 100% wrong. The launch site's right there. This is the smoke that came out of the flame trench. It really looks like they had consistent thrust vector control issues. It was always gimbaling. Ravshan, it could be TVC. It could have gimbal locked the engines. I'm gonna guess this is software. That's my guess. You know, who knows? But we will wait. We'll wait from ISAR. Should they have forced the explosion in the air? I would have. I'm not sure why they don't have a range with a detonator. Like, I don't know why you wouldn't do that. There's a reason why they do that. This is the exact reason in case this happens. You know, but yeah, that sucks, man. But hey, they'll be fine. I mean, even if it came down on the pad, it's okay. The first building the pad the first time is always most difficult because you don't know what you're doing. They already have a blueprint. They already have a plan. They know it works. Just rebuild it. It happens. Reckon they have that video from the launch pad cam? They absolutely have that video. Do you think it could have been top heavy and that's why it started to tilt in the first place? No, Destiny. No, this was software. I'm willing to put my name on, like my reputation on it. It's software. I highly doubt something went wonky with hardware. That rocket looked fine. I didn't see any weird explosions coming out the sides. All the engines look nice and healthy at ignition. This is software. I'm pretty dang sure. Yeah, control loop, all systems. I mean, it started the pitch kick and it went too much and then it overcorrected and then it overcorrected again and then spun. That's guidance systems all day. Did I miss a boom? Oh, serious, yeah. Yeah, pretty nasty one too. But we did get a very, very good separation. Look at that. Oh, that's money, dude.
And we have liftoff of Spectrum.
Look at that thing. Oh, that's beautiful. Freaking beautiful, dude. Ah, that sucks. Hopefully it missed. Dude, yeah, we'll see. Oh, that's killer, dude. Look at that thing.
The vehicle
That
has
sucks.
cleared the tower.
See,
It's now
right
starting the
there, and I looked at that and I'm like, that's a lot of thrust vector control. Hey Minion, 90-month resub, thank you. Nothing exploded on the ramp per Norwegian media. Good. If it didn't hit the pad, dude, put another one out and send it as quickly as you can. Like, seriously. If this thing did not hit the pad, put another one out. Put another one out and send it. You'll fix this problem real quick if it's software. Oh. I didn't stream on YouTube, Ravshen, because it's NSF. I don't want to double stream NSF stuff on the tubes, especially if they're hosting the cast. I don't want to do that. That's why I only streamed it on Twitch. Russell, what do you got? Pad is kind of isolated by water. Yeah, on one side, you know. Oh, that's terrible. That sucks, man. Because that separation was so ace, dude. I'm so proud of them. That's so cool. Look at that thing. Look at that thing rip. That's great. It's terrific. Hey, they'll get it. Especially if the pad's okay, dudes. Put another one out. Get your second rocket. Get serial number 2 to the pad as quickly as you can. Let's roll. They can't put another rocket out. There's just no way. I'm leaving. Going back to bed. 7 years of work keeps replaying in your head. Dude, that's this game. That's this game, bro. That's how this works. Sometimes you work on it for years, it blows up in your face. It happens. How you deal with that really separates the people that send stuff up there and the people that don't. I think ISAR will be just fine. If they got another one, send it. Put it out there. Put it out on that pad. Get it ready to go. Let's roll. You know, did they say what they think happened yet? No, Dark Matter, they didn't. The pad is good. Oh, yeah? Let's see. Oh, launch pad looks safe. Well, that's all right. If the pad's good, this is a pretty easy problem to fix. Launch pads, guys, are more complicated than the rockets sometimes. I mean, I don't know if you guys saw that thing, you know, during ignition, or which shot is it? Let me find it.
to go here, Spectrum.
Oh, let me back it up. I mean, look, there's a lot going on here. It looks like there's a lot going on here because there is a lot going on here. But dude, look at that. Pretty good, man. Pretty good. They do have a sound suppressor. See it? There's 6 rainbirds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, no, there's only 5. Oh, no, there's the 6th. I don't know. Maybe the 6th one's over there. You see these things? They do have a suppressor, for sure. That's what this pipe is right here. I think one of the tanks is tagged over there, yes. Would the shipping container protect any hardware? Yeah. Dude, Johns, you'd be surprised how often stuff like a shipping container is used in like small commercial private space flight. Oh, they're all over the place, dude. Hey, it's a nice airtight way to put equipment inside, you know? Anyway. All right, dudes. That's going to do it for me. I'll see you guys all tomorrow. There is a Starlink launch a little later tonight. 3:25 p.m. Eastern. That's 7 hours away. I don't know. Maybe I'll be here. Maybe I won't. Who knows? Firefly was supposed to launch at 9:30 and it didn't. They scrubbed off the board. We don't know word, to be honest with you. But don't forget, we got From 2 at 9:46 p.m. on Monday. And Monday we're going back to gaming. So yeah, I'll see you guys. If I don't see you for Starlink, I'll see you guys all for the From 2 mission, and obviously we'll be here at noontime, same time, back to playing games. Top watch, I'll be expecting you. Why don't you expect this title screen? All right, once again, dudes. Hey, credit to ISAR for having the stones to show this. I really appreciate it. And they'll get it. They'll get it. Don't be worried. They'll get it. Especially if it didn't hit the pad. We're good. We're good. They got this. Don't worry about it. It's fine. They'll bounce back. I know they will. Anyway, have a good rest of your day, everybody. I'm going back to sleep. Good night. And thank you for watching.